Hello guys and welcome to another video. I know it's been quite a while since I uploaded my last video. I was on holiday and yeah, some stuff happened. Did not really want to play F1, but we're here for ILR1, one of the best leagues in my eyes in the world right now. And currently sitting here in Baku, fourth race of the season, where I've missed all of the other three. Actually, I have intermediate conditions right now, so changing the setup a little bit, but it should be dry by the end of the session, so we will probably wait for that then. And we'll see how it goes. Did not have much practice here on this track, basically only Sunday, but Baku is one of my better tracks, so should be still fine. But as you can see right now, only 25 seconds to go here in the session, and everyone wants to do their run as late as possible. And there is basically a queue here right now in front of us. A lot of cars here, and we actually touched the wall here, and yeah, so this is basically qualifying already over with that broken front wing. After the first sector, we're already 1.3 seconds behind the leader right now. But there obviously will come a lot more, and then here as we end up the second sector, we're 3.4 seconds behind as Blizzard here actually hits the wall there. Went a little bit too early on the throttle on the last turn. But yeah, our qualifying then was not as good as expected. Have to see where we finish up now. Hopefully it will still be in an okay position. Limio takes pole position here, German driver, so this is quite enjoyable for me. We end up here in P15, so still not too bad. We can still do something here in the race, but obviously 4 seconds off the pace there is not ideal. That it's not all about the front wing, so not too happy about that. But now coming to the race start with 5 red lights. And away we go here for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Start so far was quite good, heading into first turn. I was actually braking very early. Journal here on my inside. They are heading into turn 2. We're going side by side. Francis now involved as well. Journal tries to go down the inside here. We actually get touched there a little bit from behind, but so far no damage to our car. Still in P15 as we're still side by side with Journal. Let's see. Into turn 3, what we can do here. Francis goes a little bit defensive here, so we try to go around the outside here. Not quite able to do so, but he's still going defensive. Thought about a move, touching him here actually a little bit. He goes out a little bit wide here, and thought about a move once again here around the inside, but not really an overtaking spot here. Lucky to now on my inside, so I need to go a little bit cautiously, but so far we survived the first lap, and coming then onto the second lap. Actually, General has retired and now left the session, and actually a safety car now deployed here, so really interesting here. And as we come towards the end of lap 2, actually a lot of cars go into the pits here, and we jump up into P5. So yeah, interesting that we're now in such a good position for my first race in this league. I was really hoping to get some points, but P5 would be absolutely amazing. 2 laps later then, lap 4 now. We now have the safety car restart here. I messed it up slightly. As you can see right now, I was quite a little bit confused here by Wayne. So yeah, not the best restarts, but we're still not getting attacked here by Latitude, so this is quite good. But with cold tires, we obviously want to brake a little bit earlier, drive a little bit safer here through the first couple of turns, not risking anything like Vettel did here in, they do it 2019 or 2018, I'm not sure. But now Latitude is right behind me, coming to the end of lap 5. Not the best laps on my side. There are quite a few small mistakes. He tries to go around the outside here, not really committing too hard against that, so he goes through for the moment. But he actually gets a bad run here through turn 2, and we're now right behind him once again, and we can maybe look to attack him here on the back straight. But I thought that I don't want to do that, so we let him basically through here. But we are now right behind him, and let's see if maybe we can attack him here on the start-finish straight. and now coming to the end of sector 2 here on the same lap. We actually go not a little bit safer, but we still have front wing damage now, and that of course will affect us for basically the rest of my stint already here, affecting me going out wide, so this is quite unlucky. Liam Yo, the pole sitter, now tries to go around the outside of myself. DRS is now enabled as well. So yeah, we leave him not that much space, but enough to still drive side by side heading into turn 2. He gets the better of us and he goes through into P5 and we drop down to P6, and now a lap 8. We now have Sterling West right behind us and also a couple of other cars here as well. Sterling West goes through up into P6, and now actually Louis braked quite late there and I tried to avoid him there, and that meant I touched the wall there on the outside. Louis goes through now and we get hang out to dry once again, and now we go 3 wide here with 2 other cars into turn 2. Let's see, don't think that will go well, and we actually get touched here a little bit by the car behind, and yeah, I mean, don't have to say anything about that. So that was quite lucky, just a slight touch. Don't even know if you were able to really see that. That obviously cost us so much there. Lambo retired there, so we got at least up 1 position. And coming on now to the end of lap 10, I decided to go into the pits for a stop onto the medium tires, and then obviously change my front wing as well, because with that orange front wing I was not able to really do that much. And now 1 lap later we can see that Blizzard retired from the race, so we move up into P16. And yeah, as you can hear right now, actually there will be some rain, and 2 laps later it actually started raining here, as you can see. Did a mistake here right away, because I was focusing on the rain, but yeah, this will be getting really interesting, because the conditions will obviously be a lot harder. Rafa retired there from the race, and also Aaron Collingwood right in front of us. He has left the station, some connection problems there, so another position for us, so we move up into P14, and they're coming to lap 21, another car pitted and retired, and we moved up into P13, make the small mistake here into turn 2, just braked a little bit too hard there, and then lost the back end here with the conditions, and starting then lap 23, 2 other cars go into the pits. Sterling West on the intermediate tires and Francis on the soft tires actually, so this is quite surprising in my eyes, but at this point the track was very wet, not quite wet enough for intermediates, I think, maybe, I'm not sure, but I was really struggling with my old medium tires, and Francis with his new soft tires obviously has way more grip, and he instantly goes for a move here, and we just let him through here as well, because no sense fighting against him here at all. And coming to the end of lap 23, DRS is now disabled, and I decided to go into the pits for the last couple of laps here. Onto the intermediate tires. I think now it's definitely time to do the pit stop. Francis actually goes into the pits as well, and we are now on the last lap, and actually a car retired here. It's Spark, so we move up into P11, and as we now move through the last couple of turns here, Wayne wins the race, but actually Liam Yo, he was in a very good position, but he retired from the race as well, so we move actually up into P10, and as we now come to the line, it actually is at the end P10 there, so we actually still gain 1 point, which is obviously very nice. I had a 3-second time penalty because I had 3 warnings during the race, but I didn't quite remember where it was. So yeah, at the end it is P10, even though I had quite a little bit of unluck with front wing damage there, and then once again in turn 3 got a little bit of a touch there, but in the end I'm still quite happy for my first race here in this league. A point is quite decent, and yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, check out the links in the description, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys next time.